Hey guys, welcome back. Lodurus here. Hope you've been doing well. Hope you've been having some good times since we last seen each other. I've been doing good myself and having lots of fun. Town's coming along pretty good, as you can see. Not much has changed inside the town. But I was off in the nether and figured I'd start, get a little more work done on this necropolis. As you can see, I've started making a tree farm because I need leaves. So lots of trees here to be cut down later and leaves to collect, because the other thing we're going to work on today is we're going to start knocking off some of this section here. I want it well lit. I want to open up the town. I think it'll look great. But as I said, I've been collecting quartz from the nether while we've been away. As you can see, I did a little more work with the remainder. I picked up a little more quartz and just did a little more work. Nothing too fancy. I threw a bit of a roof on. As you can see, I'm throwing in the chiseled quartz here just to add a little interest here. Not many people are going to look up, but I think it adds a little character. It's the minor details that make a build look amazing, you know? So I've gathered up more. I figure I can talk to you guys while I work on it. I think we're going to need slabs. So let's get some of these in here. That should be enough. I also realized I think I'm going to fill in a bit more of this mountain, just have it come in a little bit to about here. Because I really want to look like the necropolis was built into the mountain and around the mountain, and that the mountain wasn't moved for the necropolis. I realized last time when I was working on it, I didn't exactly do the best job of that, and I really started to force it in here, and I don't want that. I want it to look natural. So what we're going to do first is just make up a stack of these bad boys just to finish this lineup. That is smooth quartz. Try again, Lodurus. There we go. So yeah, you guys have been doing well. I've been busy. I was off grinding, making some books at the blaze grinder while we were away. Instead, I've been doing a lot of the grindy work, just gathering materials. I gotta be honest, making that blaze grinder has really drained my resources, so I'm gonna have to just spend some time strip mining for, sadly enough, cobble of all things. Not something you often strip mine for. More than enough. There we go. So yeah. There we go. It's been looking good here. One of the other things I realized is I may not have explained a lot of the logic I have behind with the with the town. I know I had said initially I wanted to keep natural landforms and things like that, and I still do. But one of the ideas I had for the town that I never really explained is I was thinking, because it is largely a flat area, I don't mind flattening out the town. I was looking at it the other day thinking, oh, I should add some hills and things like that, just to make it more interesting, but I realized, no, I've got such large flat areas with bodies of water. I was thinking the entire town could just be a built-up floodplain, years and years of sediment building up, and so that's what I'm going for. That's why the town's flat. Otherwise, I would have liked to add a few hills, maybe some valleys. I think if we make another town, actually, one of the towns, next things I want to make is a town, but I don't want to make it until I can explore, and I don't want to explore until we get 1.8 officially releases. Just because I've noticed that if I try and recreate my world in creative, the world generation formulas or algorithms or all that gobbledygook has changed, and now my world, this area here, is actually in the middle of an ocean. So yeah, that's not gonna work. It's probably why the temple disappeared when I redid the world. The world generation algorithms have changed, and so that area no longer houses a temple. It does actually still spawn guardians, which we may end up making a guardian farm, just so I can get more prismarine and prismarine lanterns and dark prismarine and all that kind of stuff. Because I really would like to build for it, or build with it, sorry. And I really do want to find a temple, because I got a really great idea. Now that I've got the Wither Skull farm, I can kill a wither, get a beacon. Well, kill withers to get enough skulls to make a wither boss to get the beacon, which means I still have to kill the. Oh, I didn't make enough. Jump time. Which means I can make enough to, or get enough to make a beacon and go from there. But I want to keep it a surprise, but it does involve a beacon and a water temple. I don't know. I'm going to have to find out. I don't remember if beacons work through water. I know they will work through glass, but I don't know if they work through water. And that really will determine whether or not if I can do what I want to do. If I can't, I may have to modify what I'm doing. But we'll see. Hard to say. Hopefully it works. Not bad. Nice thing is being bottom slabs, I don't have to worry about monsters spawning on it, so that's one less worry. Fill this in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring this right to the edge here. I will probably remove some of the blocks once I've created an interior just to put a quartz ceiling. I don't want a mud ceiling, that would look dumb and terrible, so we're not going to do that. But in the meantime, I think what I'm going to do, this might take a minute. Yeah, this will only take a minute. Or not. Maybe I can fill it with conversation. I gotta say, sometimes I never know what to say when doing this, you know? You don't want to sound repetitive, you don't want to repeat yourself, and when you're recording, you can't exactly just play the game as much as you want, because, you know, you're trying to record everything. But, break you. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned before, I'm in 14W30C, so that whole problem with building and watching things just do nothing, or not appear as you place them down, or not disappear after you break them, it is gone for the most part. There's still moments, I find if the game is trying to do a large number of chunk updates, it can occasionally happen, but for the most part it is cleaned up. I'm not exactly sure what's causing it, but it's not a common occurrence anymore, so I don't really mind, and it's not that annoying, and that was silly. So we'll just put this here and this here. So I'll finish that off later, but for now let's dive potato. There we go. I want to get at least the interior of this done. Boop. Oh no, I can't make that jump. Oh, that was so poorly thought out on my part. So poorly thought out on my part. There we go. Yeah, I want to at least get the basic wall down so you guys can get an idea what it's going to look like. Even if it isn't fully done, you know, it'll still look good. That's the point of this. I have decided that I will be doing some redstone in it, and I think you guys will really like what I got in mind. Hopefully you'll like what I have in mind. I think it'll look cool. There we go. And there we go. Put this in here. So yeah, I've got a special surprise for the 25th episode. I'm going to do something special. I'm not sure what. I'm kind of impressed that I made it to 25 episodes. I thought for sure I'd run out of things to say or do, and I just itched my nose there if you could hear it. So I apologize if it was a little loud. I just started this because I was thinking, oh, you know, you play Minecraft and it's you play it by yourself when you start off and it's lots of fun, but then you get a taste of what it's like to play with somebody and you think, man, this game's just so much more amazing with people to play with. I like it, but the top looks kind of boring compared to the bottom with the pattern. Let's... did not bring... Well, that was silly. Well, first off, let's just light this up before everybody and their mother decides this is the new cool hit place to be and spawn. Yeah, I've been having bad allergies lately. I think it's ragweed season. Whoa! I forgot how easy this stuff breaks. That was cool. Oh man, I love this. I totally dropped some down there, didn't I? Yep. Don't want to lose any. Let's grab some of this. Yeah, I think I like the way that just connects into the mountainside. I think I'm going to keep that, and I'll just hollow out what's going to be the actual temple. Why did I try and make that jump? Because I'm awesome. So I gotta say, I got old recently. I had a birthday. It was awesome and saddening. I ended up having to work, so I didn't get to actually do anything for my birthday, which is kind of crappy. But I mean, you know, it happens every once in a while. But a very, very dear friend of mine, actually a couple of very dear friends of mine, helped make my birthday. I got a really awesome birthday gift from a friend of mine that unfortunately was destroyed in the mail. I did love it very much, and I thought it was beautiful. It was a blown glass, handmade blown glass flower. Thought that was awesome. And then, where did I get that? That's going to bother me now. Unfortunately, it was destroyed in the mail, which did leave me a little upset. Yeah, I like that better. And then another friend of mine who was quite the sweetheart, she, ooh, let's look at this at night now. That is exactly what, oh man, we got to add a roof still, but that looks amazing. I love that. That is what I was going for, something imposing, something, not imposing, awe-inspiring, that's the word I'm looking for. That is nice. I like that. Let's take a nap before those creepers find us, because I don't want them to make the quartz break. Hi! Oh, look at you guys. Oh my god, there's a... Whoa! Whoa, why did you run there? Oh, do you guys run from each other when you're about to blow up? Oh man, I want to test this now. Hi. Ah! Something else I've noticed, guys, I don't know if they're still in the game or if they've been eliminated. I haven't seen endermites for a while. I like them. I actually really like the little guys, but they were kind of broken. They would just spin in circles a lot. Hi. Thank you. That's a lot of gunpowder. Oh, but my story, because I love to get distracted, guys. You should know this by now. I'm totally a child. Just show me something and it's, ooh, shiny object, I'm gone. But, no, the other friend of mine who was quite the sweetheart, she, oh, I was making half slabs. That's why I was over there. Sorry, guys. But she threw me a little birthday party because I didn't get a birthday, and I thought that was really nice of her. So that made me, yeah, it really cheered me up, you know? I finally got to, well, actually, I haven't had cake yet. I have access to a cake. I have yet to eat the cake because I have been pretty much forgetting about it. I can be quite forgetful at times. Whoop. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, you can... I'm not even sure what I'm standing on right now, but I don't mind. Put that there, and that there. All right. We have a facade. Sort of. We just need the top, and for the most part, it's done. Anyway, as I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on a lot of that off camera, I think, and I'm just going to do that. I'll throw that there for the time being. Show you guys little updates until it's done. Because it's, yeah, that's looking really good, guys. Like, really good. I really like it. One of the things I have to work on, part of the other reason why I really want to get this area well lit is I'm tired of the zombies. So, if I don't want my villagers to die, I'm going to have to make sure the area is well lit. Oh! By the way, bunnies do teleport, and I'm going to rename them because they all seem to have the name entitykillerbunny.name by default. So he's just going to follow me. Hopefully he doesn't drown. We're going to work in the woods. And as we come over here, you're going to see that what I've done, you might be wondering why there's wooden slabs on the ground. What I've done is I've marked off the border for where light level is 7. So if you go to F3, you can see here that the light level is 8, and this is 7. So mobs would start spawning here forwards. So I have to light this area up. So it's almost become like a little ring. You can see over here, I brought it along, and it extends this way, back around. A few of these trees do have glowstone in them. I am putting glowstone in them just because it's easier to place glowstone, because it doesn't need a block underneath of it, whereas a jack-o'-lantern would. I would like to use jack-o'-lanterns because it's cheaper and renewable, but glowstone will have to do for now. By the way, Depth Strider is awesome. You can run so fast with Depth Strider. I traded out a librarian for another librarian because he gives Depth Strider 3 for, I think, like 20-something emeralds. Oh, but the reason we're over here is for supplies. Some wood, some of you, some of you. I need you, and we'll bring you just in case. So I will cut away from you guys. Maybe just do like a little montage of the various things that I'm going to add. But what we're going to do is, like little areas like this, we are going to add bushes. So, and I think I'm going to use the spruce because there's a lot of oak and birch leaves here, and the spruce will help break it up. So what we're going to do is, I need my lantern. Put you here. One more, just in case. Just make a little bush. And one there. How's that look? There, now it looks better. So now nothing will spawn there. And if we come along here, I've added a few more bushes on the side, you can see. Again, just to help bring the light level up or prevent areas for spawning. This area here needs a lot of work. I've got to add bushes, but I think what I'm going to add here is I'll add the oak leaves to create these low-lying bushes. Because it's a hillside, I don't think you'd get the taller bushes. So what we're going to do here... We can just put this guy here. And that should clean this area up. If we look... Yeah, so that light there bleeds over to this area. So nothing's going to spawn here. Hi, bunny. I wish I could make you sit, because I'm really scared you're going to drown. So this still needs a bush. So what we're going to do is... Not sure. We are going to put... No, because you can see it from there. That was silly. Don't do that. We are going to put it right over... Oh, well that was dumb. Dang it! Yeah, it's gonna have to be here. I don't want it to be, but I think that's gonna be too many. Pardon me a sec. Let's make all these into jack-o'-lanterns so we have a little more room in our inventory. Put that there. I'm gonna name you George. If any of you get that reference as to why I'm gonna name him George, it's because I will hug him and love him. That's what I'll name him. Come on, George. Oh, I gotta trade for a name tag then. Shoot. Alright, well you're gonna remain... What's your name again? EntityKillerBunny.name. You'll remain that for a while. But anyway guys, I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna show you guys afterwards the work that's been done. You get the idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, that cleans it up. So hopefully this will look good. And I will see you guys in a minute. Welcome back, guys. It's the perfect time to show you that I've got the area pretty much well lit. You can see how well lit it is actually with night coming on. All the trees have glowstone hidden in them. One of the things I'm working on right now is there's a few areas here and there, like this area over here I got to work on. I'm running low on glowstone. I had to trade for some more. But if we come along here, you can see that everything looks kind of cheery and kind of nice. One of the things I want to discuss with you guys, just to see what you think and get your input back, is I've actually gone into the sound settings. I know a lot of YouTubers don't typically leave the music on, But one of the things I've really missed while playing this game is the music. One of the things that I thought was absolutely brilliant with Minecraft when I first started playing it, and I have to applaud Mojang for, was you never heard the music all the time, and I really liked that because you never got tired of it. It was always something to look forward to. It was always a pleasant surprise. You're like, oh, what's this song? Oh, it's this song. You never got sick of it, like because I grew up on the old 8-bit games where music was a constant thing, and you know what? There's a lot of memorable tunes that I will never forget, and I are dear to my heart. But the Minecraft songs are special. They stay with me, and I really like that. But so that is something that I've missed while doing videos for YouTube, was having the music on. So let me know what you guys think. If the music's too loud, or it's distracting, or it just drives you bonkers. If there's a majority of people who, are against it, I will turn it back off again. But if you guys don't mind, I'm going to keep it on because it's part of why I enjoy this game. I really think C418 did an amazing job with the music. It gives music in any game gives it character. It's that, I don't know, it's hard to describe for me, but music has always made a game for me. Music is what will draw me back to a game over and over again. And the music in Minecraft, as it starts up, really does make me happy. But enough of the music. I should explain what I'm doing. I'm currently bone mealing the ground. I wanted to give the area an overgrown look, a lush field kind of feel to it, because what I'm thinking for this area, and it's just kind of the thought process that goes along with designing an area. Come over here and look at the area is relatively flat in this area, and I was thinking, we have a little floodplain here. I'm going to find some sand and throw it in here like I did over there. I'm going to make it look like it's a floodplain. So you got these little raised bits. I'll put in sand here and there. I'm getting the low grasses, the flowers that you'd get on a floodplain, where you'd get lots of rich, nutrient-rich sediment flooding onto the flat land. I'm also getting the taller grasses by just, hitting up some grass, making it into tall grass. I kind of would like ferns, but I don't think they'd fit in very well. You guys can be the judge. I'm going to stick with the grass. I really do like it. As you can see here, I've done most of this area here. Just little patches here and there. Sometimes I think there's a little too much grass. I'll just poke one or two out. Because it's a fine line between too much grass and not enough. And it's actually easier to put too much and then remove than, add one or two blades of grass here and there. But as you can tell, yeah, it's quite the well-lit area. If we come up here, I haven't pushed back very far. Don't look at the Enderman. Don't look at the Enderman. I'm going to use this natural canyon here, or ravine, as a border. I'm going to bring the forest up to about here and up to the hill, so I'll have to fill in this area here where the sheep is walking. And what's that dark spot? What is that? Just a lighting glitch. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, I've got bushes here and there to help hide the lighting so I can create open spots, because it does get a little claustrophobic if, we come over here. As you can tell, particularly going through this section here, how claustrophobic it gets. And that's nice for various sections here and there, but for the most part, I don't want it to be too claustrophobic. It is a forest. You do get those little breaks within the woods, where you get the pleasant little areas that have the open fields and things like that. Still got to work on this section here. I'm going to pull it up to about there, I decided. Here. You're just lonely and need a friend. Go find all your friends. In death. Anyway. Slight distraction there. And loss of my train of thought, but it happens. So yeah, I like how this is coming along. I like the little nooks and crannies. It does feel like a forest. For those of you who've ever been to the bush in northern, well, anywhere in northern Canada, really, anywhere within the Canadian Shield, it's very much like this, where you have trees and tall grasses, and you go along and you're just hitting them out of your face and trying to get through them, and it's a lot of fun. Oh, jeez, jerk! Where the heck did you drop from the trees? Man, you guys are good. I'm gonna have to make sure the area. Oh, hi. See, I like this. As annoying as it is, I kind of like the fact that zombies are popping out of the woods. It adds a little bit of, I don't know, I guess it adds a little bit of fear to the game. It's kind of cool. But yeah, this is what I will be working on, just to help make the area look a little more natural. Randomly, you know, growing some of the grass taller, filling in some bald spots, like over here. Because it does add, it adds more character, like I said. Oh, and I'm out. Yeah, I've had to empty my inventory multiple times. I've collected a lot of wood doing this. You wouldn't think not keeping one piece of wood out of every tree would add up to a lot of wood. It adds up quick, surprisingly. So if we come over here... Yeah, the one thing I don't like is with oak trees, how their coloration changes with the biome they're in. So because this is technically a plains biome, they've got that yellowish green color to them. And you can see that tree there has kind of a split between the middle. On the right side, it's got the yellowy green, and on the left, a greener color. It's both wonderful and annoying. But it's one of the things that gives character to the game, and overall I like it. But this is our little world. I should, by next episode, have everything here all cleaned up. Totally missed that jump. And we will actually have villagers. I'm probably going to leave the front gate over there leading to the necropolis closed up for a while, until I can get that blank plains filled with... I'm probably not going to do trees. I'm thinking that over here, where the tree farm currently is, I'm thinking these are all going to get torn out. Chickens. Hi, buddy. Hi. Yeah, you can get in one day, can't you? Keep practicing. You can do it. You'll burn to death before then, but I'll tell you can do it just so you don't lose hope. Knock these out, and I'll probably make a bunch of bushes and shrubs, just because I would like to keep this a little more plainsy, a little more open, not so closed in and claustrophobic like the forest over there. Something else I should note: while I was working, I converted a few more zombies. We have ourselves 2 iron golems, which is pretty awesome, which means our population is getting up there, and eventually we'll have just a bustling town, and that excites me so much. Like, it's going to be amazing to actually have a town filled with people wandering around. It's part of the reason why I'm taking so much care to make sure the forest is well lit. I don't want anything spawning and, accidentally massacring and wiping out the town. I'll always have these guys to help rebreed. Oh, that was silly. Oh, I'm out of food. I should probably do that before I starve. But I got one last thing to show you before I go. I was trading, and as I said, I have named the bunny George. Hi, George. Hi, George. Oh, he's a good bunny. Oh, he's a good bunny. Oh, kisses from the bunny. Anyway, that'll do. Let's close it. Oh, man, I totally failed at the door. Anyway. So as we continue along, I am going to bid you all adieu and get back to work. I'm going to, like I said, just finish lighting up the area, planting trees. You guys have a good idea of what I'm doing and what things are going to look like. So I don't really have to drag you guys along for more boring stuff like that. But in the meantime, I've had a few suggestions for what to name the golems. I do want to name them. And I'm going to leave it open for everybody. If there's a name I particularly like in the comments, I will leave it open. So if you guys have a good idea to name for the name... oh my god, let's try that again. If you guys have a good name for the golem, feel free to drop it in the comments, and I will consider it. And if I see something really cool, I will name the golems. There's two of them, so please, feel free to submit multiple names. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope you guys take care. Have yourself a good time, and I'll see you. Bye-bye.